Okay. Can they actually hear me? Streaming. Alright. Let's see if this actually works. Let's see if this actually... Yes! My voice works! Yes! Nice. Nice, nice. Alright. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Danny. Hello, Danny. Hi. That, ah! Yes, that, ah! Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Make sure they just don't annoy me. I am live. At last, Dash, at last! Finally! He is finally here! Oh my god! Oh! I was beginning to think that he only doesn't show up on purpose or something. Hi, man. It's been a month, huh? Yeah, hello, Mike X... I can't speak today. Yeah, I've got a different microphone. I finally got one that actually works differently. Or at least it works for live stream wise, but yeah, hello. How you guys all doing? Alright, so we're just gonna be doing a sit back, chill, and chatting type of live stream. Still doing something fun, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. Boo. Oh. Boo. Ah! Yeah, I have sometimes missed the stream, but now I got my Wi-Fi back and running. Well done. What if drip Isabel? I think you have to ask Joshua for that one, actually. But yeah, how you all doing? I'm gonna shut off monetization. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna do the right thing and turn off monetization for the stream. So for you guys, we need Isabel for drip. Yeah, me and her are friends. Oh, that's nice. Where's my my paycheck? Oh, this is funny. This is really, really funny. Where's that? Where is it? Solaris, a goat monster. No, Solaris is a Wendigo. No, I think I mentioned already, but if you didn't see, Solaris is actually a Wendigo, not a goat monster. He does have the goat, like the deer or goat face, but again, he's a Wendigo. They're mythical creatures or, you know, evil spirits. Witch Doctor, right? Yeah, he's the Witch Doctor. Solaris is a Witch Doctor. And obviously he takes the role of Death from, you know, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. 1974. No, sorry, 2074. Why was I thinking of the Bite of 87 for some reason? Dr. Solaris. Strange. Strange! Doctor Strange! What a coincidence! Oh, man. Okay. What would you guys like to chat about? Dash agrees with me. Yeah, of course. Wait, Dash. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. Jeez, what is this conversation turning into? Doctor gives me a weird effect. I don't know why. Of course. Ah! Everyone's screaming in the room. Let's talk about apples and oranges. Apples and oranges. All right. I really liked his bod fights. Not boss fights. Boss fights. Oh my god, that is funny. What is this chat became? Green apples is the best apple. I love green apples. How did you read my mind? I love green apples. I love red ones too, but that's all right. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Nightmare Revive 1. The rework. So you know what? Let's talk about Nightmare Revive. I think you guys would like to hear about what I'm going to do with it. Do you guys want to hear about it? About this whole Nightmare Revive thing? I haven't had a red apple. An emo soddle. I do have an emo soddle. The X. Oh my god! What is with this? Will you stop that? Can that be an emo soddle? Maybe as a cosmetic. Maybe. Let's get to that bit, alright. Let's get, okay? Alright. You guys actually want to chat about the joy of creation are, but finesse. Yay. Also, yes. Okay, so what would you like to hear about Nightmare Revive? What do you guys want to hear about? Happy to talk about anything. Just don't be, you know, stupid about it, okay? If you get what I'm saying, okay? Okay? We're all about emos. Anything new? The lore. Alright, so you want to hear about the lore of Nightmare Revive? Okay, so like the whole franchise, like the original one or the new one? Like what's this new franchise going to be about? Or like the whole story in general? Characters and stories so far. Okay. Okay, what was that? I remember there's like the wiki page, like the Wikipedia page of Nightmare Revive. There's like a bunch of people that's made that page. And I know they do occasionally watch this. And if they're watching this, you guys are amazing on doing that Nightmare Revive wiki page. It's pretty amazing. I think I could probably get a link to it. I could probably get to it. Yes. Gets in there. I think I have it somewhere. Where the frick is it? Let me get a photo of it. It's somewhere. Where the frick is it? Aha! Okay. All right. There we go. Found it. There we go. Here it is. There it is. The Nightmare Revive wiki page made by... Frick, I forgot the names, but yeah, this page right here. It is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. And obviously we have Golden Toylock Sonic right here. Finesse TP. TP! I didn't even know there was a wiki. Yeah, I didn't know there was a wiki, but there is. This is the most amazing feed I have ever seen. The fact that people made this for a Nightmare Revive and all the other stuff, that's incredible. Golden Toylock Sonic. All right, I think you guys deserve to see Golden Toylock Sonic. Do you want to see him in the Nightmare Revive 1 rework? I will happily show him. I feel like because it's going to be a long while before I get back to it, I might as well share a few surprises. Yeah, oh, you want to see him? All right. Let's do it. Alrighty then. We'll get to it. All right, where the frick is it? Damn it, damn it. Where the frick is it? Give me a sec. One moment. There we go. Aha! There we go. All right. Here is the new look of Golden Toylock Sonic. Boom! Here he is. The new look. What do you think? What do you think of this bad boy? So yeah, he is the villain in, of course. Is that no? Yep. Hi, Katie. Oh, Katie's here. All right, so do you guys see what's different about him? I'll give you like do you want to know what's different about him? Like seriously, give him a good look. Some of you probably already noticed right away. Looks taller. He has a head inside of him. All right. Okay. All right. Very well then. I'll tell you who it is. Whoa, that looks sick. Could tell. You want to know? All right. You. I think you probably have an idea who it is under that suit. And this is something I wanted to do for a long time about who the true villain truly is. And man, I am pretty happy about it. Okay, let me get the... There it is. Photo. Yes, yes, that's right. You see it with your own eyes. Let me get him in the actual model itself. And yes, I am not joking. This is what he actually does look like under it. Here he is. That's right. It's him. He is in that suit. He made that suit. That's right. It's him. How is he alive? I saw Washington. That's right. That is who the villain. For the longest time, I think I figured out exactly who the villain is. For the longest time, I never got to tell you, but until now. So anyone that was so shocked about this or never knew about it, here you go. The true villain behind Golden Toylock Sonic is Nightmare Sonic. He is the true villain in the Nightmare Revive franchise. He was the one behind it all. Do you want to know why he's behind it all? Why he is the main villain? As well as why did he make that yellow suit? I bet you're all wondering about that. Wait. The hedgehog behind the slaughter. Wait, but FNAF 3 events, didn't that happen? Wait, how is that even possible? Okay, so do you want to hear about just the main villain? But okay, so timeline changed. All right, do you want to actually hear why he became this villain? Why Nightmare Sonic is the true villain? Why he became Golden Toylock Sonic? You actually want to hear it? All right. Okay, so the story of the Nightmare Revive 1 rework story, how it all happened. So, as we all know, after the events of FNAF 4, well, I don't remember exactly, but Smiler told me something about how after the events of FNAF 4, you know, Luigi escapes, the nightmares are taken away to somewhere, what was it, some sort of island thing, it's like a rehabilitation type of place or something for these guys. And in this story, Nightmare Sonic snaps. Instead of going with the others and, you know, rehabilitate and all that, he let this fester. He realized for the longest time that all this time, he was not the real Sonic. Obviously, he's a clone. He's a product. And he realized that he went through all this pain for essentially nothing. That he's just not even the real one. He's just a product. He went through all this for nothing. And then that moment, he snapped. He ran. He escaped. And he ran as fast as he could in the forest until they couldn't find him. The other nightmares were shocked that he ran. And after he got far away, he went back to the FNAF 3 location, the burnt down Fazbear Fright place. He found the remains of whatever he could find. He even managed to find the body of Salvage Sonic. He found the body of him, or at least what was left of him. He brought that body back, and he's gonna revive him. Next, he managed to go back to the FNAF 4 location again, and he found a secret entrance on below. He found the remainder of the rest of the toy robots, or at least new ones, or what's left of them. He decided he's gonna be the next Eggman. He's gonna be better than Eggman. He's gonna be better than Sonic. And so he managed to find Nightmare Golden Sonic, who's trying to, what was it, trying to get the time machine or the time stone or something so he could go back in time and start the whole events of FNAF 5 that kicks off the whole story. So, Nightmare Sonic decided what he would do. He killed him. That's right, he stabs him, like a very British, in the very British fashion, he stabs him. And then he tied him up to that wall, and that's why in one of those cameras you see Nightmare Golden Sonic on the wall. He stabbed him, and that he basically prevented the whole events of FNAF happening. He completely changed the timeline, or separating the timeline. Maybe it was something used to make Nightmare Sonic, or I think so. But anyway, as I was saying, after he took care of the Golden Menace, preventing the whole, him fucking with Eggman, his past self, that kicks off the whole events, he's now dead, so he can't change the timeline. But now, Nightmare Sonic has changed it. So he got the robots working, he managed to fix up the remainder of the toy lock robots, calling them the toy locks, and then he built his suit, the Golden Toy Lock suit. Obviously, he modified it so it doesn't spring lock him. And as he finally built up his suit, making his new identity, he obviously got what was it? Salvage Sonic up and running. He finally got him revived in a new, menacing looking suit. And that's why Salvage Sonic looks like this. He brought, Salvage Sonic back in this awesome looking suit that I freaking love this design. He's got a rhino horn on the top of his head. He's got bandages on him. He's got an awesome looking suit and cybernetic parts for his feet and hand. It's just, it's amazing. So that's what he did with Salvage Sonic. He brought him back. And that kicks off the whole event of how it all began. And that is the fire or the lighter that started the whole Nightmare Revive story. It was all because of Nightmare Sonic snapping, that he has had enough of this, going for all this for nothing, and that he's going to be the next Eggman. He's going to be better than Eggman. He's going to be better than Sonic. He will show them that he is the true successor of them all. And that is how we kick off the story of Nightmare Revive and how it all began. The timeline splintered to one side, a different timeline was born. And that is Nightmare Revive. He wanted revenge. Yes, exactly. He just wanted revenge. This clone of Sonic, who's not even the real one, because the fact that he's a clone, this clone want revenge. Revenge of the clone. So there you go. That is the story of how Nightmare Revive began in this new rework. And who is the true villain in this story. Revenge of the Clones. I love that. Interesting. So what do you think? What do you think of that new story of like how this all began? Revenge of the Clone, of course. I'm the true villain. That's right. So there you go. So, I have a question. I heard stuff about Nightmare Revive 3, 4, and 5. Could you explain more about those? Sure. Okay, so, what do you want to hear about? What was it? Sorry, what? Makes more sense rather than the old story. Yeah, true, yeah. Okay, so, the story of Nightmare Revive 3. Is that what you're asking? The OG one. Oh, so alright. So Nightmare Revive 3 is kind of the same story, both in the new one and the old one. The story is basically the same. Yeah, so not much has changed about the third story, because that's still the same in both the old and the new, but I'll tell you what the third story is. Frick, hold on. Well, where was it? Where did I put that? Where was the office? Give me a sec. There we go. Found it. There it is. The office of Nightmare Revive 3. Go. There we go. Hello. You kind of missed a little bit. Me talk about the whole story of who Nightmare Revive, Golden Twilight Saga is. So it's the same in the OG timeline. It's going good. Yeah, Showdown mode is going good. Okay, so it's been delayed a little bit because, what was it? Yeah, I've been very busy with all that stuff, but I've definitely been working on it a lot. But it's definitely getting close. How is that possible of making 2 sprite offices? So what I did was I made one side of the room, then drink to the side, and then did that. Not relevant anything, but wanted to ask if I want to brag about stuff, how you could also keep it a secret for now. Okay. Tried it once, but failed. Okay, do you actually want to hear about the story of Nightmare Revive 3? And guys on the wiki page of Nightmare Revive wiki page, if you're hearing this, Yeah, I'll happily explain this story of Nightmare Revive 3. Okay, so the story of Nightmare Revive 3. So this one takes place a bit in the far future of the Nightmare Revive story, where Sonic is old. He's obviously, I got the photo of him where he's got his bushy beard. There we go. There we go, yeah. So yeah, Sonic is looking pretty old already. So, in the future where Sonic is old, he's got a beard, bushy beard, and one day he decided to go look at the old restaurant, the original FNAF 1 location, the rundown place, to see what was left of it. He's heard about something. There's one animatronic still left there. So his curiosity got the better of him as he explored the old restaurant, and as he found the place, I'm trying to recount what it was. Yeah, he explored the office, he managed to get into the building itself, get to the office, see what was different about it, and the animatronic, yeah, there we go. So yeah, the last animatronic that was still there, yeah, shows up. And Sonic knew at this moment he has to, for one last time, face off against the evil menace. I think I have him somewhere. I've got the plushie of him. Okay, so here's the plushie of the Nightmare Revive 3 animatronic. So here he is. This is the plushie version of NR3. Santa Claus, real. Grandpa Sonic. But anyway, yeah, so this is the animatronic, the plushie form of him in Nightmare Revive 3. This is what he looks like. He caught the ugly. Yeah, so he's the last animatronic left. And wait, who's inside the animatronic? Hold on. That looks creepy. Oh yeah, it sure is. I don't remember which one it was, who's in the suit. But it's definitely one of the villains, the side villains that try to kill Sonic and clone Sonic in the Nightmare Revive 2 timeline and the first one. One of the occupines that was still trying to hunt them down even after all these years. This as Rotten Plush. Flesh Monster. Very funny. But yeah, he looks like Springtrap. Of course he is, because this is FNAF 3 or FNAF 3. Nightmare Revive 3. What do you expect? Pardon me, by the way. What else? I'm trying to remember more of the story. And obviously you have a boss fight with him, and that is like, it's like those, you know, like, that's right, yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, so it's like the hide and seek type of thing. Like in Cry of Fear, for example, you fight Dr. Purnell. You peek around one of the boxes, shoot at him before he shoots you. As like both of you try to peek out the boxes, and obviously with a weapon, and shoot at each other. Like those kind of like peekaboo type of games. Like hide in the corner, wait for him to poke his head out, shoot him before he shoots you, hide back, and repeat. Like that kind of boss fight with this spring lock robot. He caught the ugly. Flesh corpse. Flesh cop. Got what? Looks like a Springtrap. No, it's not Flesh Corpse. Flesh Corpse is completely different. I think I talked about the story of Flesh Corpse, didn't I? Just stares at me. It's just staring at you menacingly. Fuck, I can't spell right. God damn it, Saul Washington. Saul Washington's always about that, isn't he? But yeah, that's as far as I remember about Nightmare Revive 3's story. So what do you think of that one? Any more you want to hear about Nightmare Revive? Did you get some more characters? I don't know. Pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see. Characters. Alright. So you want to hear about Nightmare Revive 4? Force, please. Why was the... Oh, you mean, this thing right here? This tryptophobia circus? Like this horrifying room with the tryptophobia and those vessels with the eyeballs and mouths, and the room looks made out of flesh. Flesh Wolf from Terraria. Hello there. So any new characters or the old recurring ones? A bit of both. Old recurring characters and some new ones, or old ones that have been remade. So do you want to know about the story of Nightmare Revive 4? About how this one all started? Like, how did the office turn into this terrifying tryptophobia, this circus? With so many eyes. Yeah, the room is... That's the thing. The room is alive. The whole room is alive. The mouths move. The eyeballs move. There's no animations of it. But yeah, the eyeballs, the mouths, they all move. And those giant blood vessels, yeah, do pulsate. Okay, so Nightmare Revive 4 story. So here's how this story went out. So if you remember in the older versions of Nightmare Revive 1 HD, like Dr. Eggman and Golden Torlaxon in the old one, they were making clones. They were using Origin Sonic's DNA to make more clones. But as Ian already explained long ago, is that you can't really do that because they would just turn into a pile of goop. So in Nightmare Revive, it is possible, but it is extremely difficult to get it right. The few clones that did make it was like another version of Salvage Sonic that was now made much earlier. Purple Sonic that you saw in Nightmare, what was it, in FNAF 5, the rework game. At the end of it, you see Purple Sonic. He was another successful one. And the third one was Flesh Corpse. Flesh Corpse also made it through this. Where is he? I've got Flesh Corpse, that beautiful sucker. Hey, Flesh. There you are, Flesh. Here's Flesh Corpse. Welcome to Flesh Corpse's home. Hey, Flesh Corpse. And yes, you do see him again in Nightmare Revive 4. Well, that was the original idea. But yeah, welcome to his home. So, how did this room turn into that? So, in Nightmare Revive 4, like, after all the discarded, failed clones, multiples that didn't make it or was extremely deformed, they all started to fuse together in this abandoned, like, office or pizzeria place that was abandoned. And then shortly after, the giant heart from Nightmare Revive 2, the giant heart was formed. And that heart, it kind of works like the Flood or the Grave Mine from the Flood. It's like the Flood from Halo, but, you know, much more creepy. But it's made out of clones instead of, you know, space zombies, basically. So yeah, so it's based off the Flood originally. The same person from Nightmare Revive. Yes, Purple Sonic in the FNAF 5 rework is the same guy, except now he's wearing like a whole suit, like a night guard suit. Flesh Corpse. Purple Sonic, Flesh Corpse. Yeah, those are one of the few that made it through the process of making clones with clone DNA. Yeah, okay, so as I was saying, yeah, the giant heart was formed. It started turning this whole, yeah, like pizzeria into a flesh, you know, nightmare, like literally a flesh circus nightmare. And Sonic, who was already dead at this point, he was in the grave. One day he was resurrected by, I don't remember exactly what it was, but like it was the idea of like a mixture of the, what was it? The clone DNA, a mixture of that with some other elements and maybe, I don't know, some Chaos Emerald power or something. That, you know, like a divine intervention. It could be that. Just the will of the god himself resurrected Sonic as this, you know, one creepy eyeball type of monster. So Sonic was resurrected from the dead, you know, from the divine intervention. And he's got to stop this horrifying abominations of clones that have turned into monsters. And yeah, they're known as the hybrids. And then we've got the hybrids. They're just, oh, they're scary. My God, what is with you people? I fused it together. Yeah, good point. But yeah, so you're in this creepy tryptophobia office, survive for as long as you can, and you know, typical stuff. And then the final boss is the giant heart. How does the giant heart fight in this new one? So the original idea was like, its giant eyeballs will occasionally poke out. Your goal is to shoot at the eyeballs. This is also based off the ending the timeline idea. It was like, shoot the eyeballs so the heart can be vulnerable, or at least vulnerable enough that you could actually hurt the heart. And as this is going on, the walls of flesh slowly start closing in on the screen, basically crushing you. Your goal is to kill the heart quickly before it crushes you with the walls of the screaming faces of the abominations, spikes and sharp teeth and hands trying to grab you. So yeah, so you have to kill it quickly before the walls close in and crush you like a pulp. Yeah, that was the idea for the giant heart rework of the fight. So, Shin Godzilla, yeah, delete scene ending where... Yeah, I remember, yeah, Shin Godzilla, that... Oh, it's creepy, isn't it? Finesse TP. Okay, the cyberpunk of finesse. I've already said this many times. Finesse TP is basically the cyberpunk before cyberpunk. How it was so broken, so unfinished, and it was just made out of spite to finish it first. Yeah, that one. Oh, that was fun. Good times. No, it wasn't. It was bad. But anyway, yeah, that is the story of Nightmare Revive 4. How that one works. No. Nightmare Revive 4 is the continuation, not a prequel of Nightmare Revive 2. It's the continuation of the story. After Sonic in Nightmare Revive 3 took out the last robot, everything was all quiet. He peacefully died in his sleep, and he was in the grave. Then after some time, the giant heart formed this terrifying, tryptophobia circus in one of the restaurants far away from their place. And then again, the divine intervention or the will of God brought him back to life, and Sonic, for the last time, has to stop these things before they terrorize the world. Can we talk about OG Nightmare Revive 5? Nightmare Revive 5. Wasn't the original one brought Sonic back to life? Yeah, he was brought back to life. Yeah, I think your art's alright. So where did NR took place? Oh gosh, took place in the null space. Yes! Nightmare Revive 5, no, we'll get to the second one, but yeah, Nightmare Revive 5 takes place in null space. So yeah, inside the Phantom Ruby world. Yeah, so it takes place in null space. And the monsters you fight there are like, the enemies from Sonic Frontiers, those weird cube in the triangle shape type of enemies, is that what they're called? Yeah, but it's been a while since I've looked or played Sonic Frontiers, but yeah, it's those enemies in null space. And that is where I think the idea was Golden Twilight Sonic was banished into this world. It will make sense when Nightmare Revive 1 is done, the rework, but Golden Twilight Sonic was in this null space world. Nightmare Sonic, because he's a clone, as he starts, start decaying, he's falling apart. He basically pulls an Emperor Palpatine of the whole, somehow the Emperor returned, and somehow Rey's a Skywalker type of crap. But in null space. At least it makes more sense in null space inside the Ruby world, because the Ruby is like a reality bending stone. So trapped in null space, he was able to rebuild the last of his final fleet so they can leave null space and terrorize the multiverse, or at least the reality worlds. And so for the last time, last time, all the Sonics from different worlds all come together to stop Golden Twilight Sonic and Nightmare Sonic once and for all. This clone has gone on long enough terrorizing the world with his creepy abominations and creations. It's time to stop him once and for all. Take him out and end this cycle, ending the timeline. And once you finally defeat him in null space, it's finally over. It's done. Nightmare Revive's story is finished. And that's about, as far as I remember, Nightmare Revive 5. I didn't thought much of after, but that was the whole idea. Into the Sonic into the Sonic verse, into the Spider-Verse, something like that. Isn't it before Frontiers? I think so. I don't know. Across the Sonic verse. I think so, yeah. Squid. Squid jump scare instead of enemies. Okay, so do you want to hear about Funtime Finesse? Okay. All right, the Funtime game, that was mostly Smiler's idea. I don't know much about that one. I don't really remember, honestly, because that's Smiler's old idea. So I got nothing for that one. Versus who can't wait for a Spider-Man verse? Yeah, I can't wait for that. It's not always about creating clones to take over the world, Sonic. True. All right, what else was there? I was gonna say. So do you want to hear about Nightmare Revive 2? Is that what you're asking? Just reading the comments. Don't worry, I'm still here, so don't worry. And Torture Yoshi appeared. Oh yeah, that one. Okay. Frick. Just trying. Yeah, I'm just reading all this and also looking at the ideas. There's like so many things to keep track of. What have I stumbled upon too? Oh, I don't know, Agent Moxie. I don't know. Just talking about Nightmare Revive's story. What was the plot of old Nightmare Revive 2 story? I don't know. I mean, the old plot is basically the same as the new one, just slightly altered, but it's basically the same thing. Files and keep them organized. Yeah, probably. Who was the black? Wow, dude! Jumping the gun there about Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, it's kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know. Wow, you're jumping the gun there. Yeah, my stream. For some reason, the chat here suddenly becomes pyrocynical viewers. Like everyone suddenly turns into the pyrocynical comment sections. Pyro's comment sections are so random. They say the most random crap ever. Hello, Justin Forever. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like a gallery, mini games, bios, and other stuff. Yeah, Nightmare Revive 1, the rework will have a few mini games, like what was it? The ones that explain how it all began or something like that. Watch as the stream gets age of strength. God damn it. But anyway, yeah, get rid of null space. Where was he? He was right there. God damn. Oh, I had it right there. There it is. One of the posters for Nightmare Revive 1, the rework. Luigi, I think Spyro's sections and streams are more unhinged. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, this poster right here with Tails doll, the Soddles, Tangle or Tingle, and yeah, the hybrid Screamer. Gee, God damn it! Dr. Gottman, Mikey X Dr. Gott, stop that! Oh, this is so funny though. The shit. Oh, this is so good. But yeah, the two Soddles over there. Nah, he's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna ban Mike X-Gon. Soddles are silly little guys. Oh, they sure are. They're such a little menace, aren't they? The little shits are here. Yeah, so, do you want to know what the Soddles do in the rework? I'll happily tell you what they do. Soddle with gun. No, not the gun. What's the old plot for NR2 anyway? Oh, don't worry, we'll get there in a moment. Okay, so, what does the Soddle do, you're probably wondering. Frick, where the fuck? Where are you? Have it somewhere right here. Aha, there it is. Found it, found it, found it, found it, found out what they do. Okay, so you're wondering what does the Soddles do, basically? Alright, so here's what these little bastards do. So these little bastards, what they do is they get in your office and they sabotage the lights and the control shock. Here's one of them doing this. This is what the Soddles do. Yeah, they're absolute little bastards. They come in and sabotage your stuff. Oh hell. Oh hell no! So there you go. They get tired of being menaces. Yep. Of course, one of them still jumps at your face and scares you. Bite the something? I don't know. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, he's got like two little metal pin things and he starts poking at the things. Young punks, get off my lawn! Oh, hello, LTU Games. You beat Halo Reach, nice. It's just like the system. Okay, oh, those ones. Those things, yeah. I'm so bad at saying their names. They're kind of like that. The mini arenas that get on your face. Except here, they just mess with your equipment. Mention, I'm a senior now. Oh, you're a senior, okay. That's cool. But yeah, this is what this little bastard does in the rework. He messes with the equipment. So now you know what the Soddles actually do in Night Revive 1, the rework. Mess up the control panels. Yeah, so you can't use them. You have to try and scare them off. And yes, they do say that famous line of, "What are you looking at?" And after a while, they just go away. They like buzz off. You basically just, Luigi does that stare. You know, the meme of Luigi does that death stare in Mario Kart. That's what Luigi actually does. Like, when you look at them, Luigi's actually doing the death stare at these Soddles, and they actually back off and screw away. Yeah, that's how Luigi beats most of these. He just does the death stare, and the Soddles back away. Again, I can turn a meme into an actual plot device. Luigi #1. Did I scare you? Bah! Did I scare you? Yeah, I did. You coward. I give Luigi the chainsaw and play the Doom music. Oh my god, the Soddles troublemakers remind me of the playful from Playtime. Yes, that one. Rouse Jan, Luigi guys here. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody's here. When Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. So this is, I think I should probably mention it. Now that you mention that, here's something really cool I think I should mention. So I'm gonna redesign Nightmare Revive 1, the rework, a little bit more. Like, change up the things, keep the gameplay the same-ish, but like rework the main menu and a few other stuff. The old one was okay, but I want to really expand Nightmare Revive 1. So it would also be funny if someone made a Doom mod for this. Mob. I'm assuming you said mod, but it's fine. Hello, Tango. T-pose. T-pose. Oh yeah, you probably noticed that already. Let me get back to that. Yeah. As you may have noticed, let's get to him. He's actually alive. Like, I actually changed this up. Like, instead of being a corpse in the body with spring locks on, he's actually alive in the suit, or at least, you know, he's a person that's struggling to stay alive. And here's the kicker. You probably know, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You probably noticed that a long while. Take a look at Springlock Sonic's eyes. You notice anything different about his eyes? Yeah, he's alive, but like, look at his eye colors. No, not bloodshot, like the actual color of the eyeballs. Gray. Yes, gray. He's actually a clone of Sonic. Yeah, he's actually another clone. Like, well, the story of this one is that he was actually a spare clone that was basically on standby, you know, waiting to be used for, like, in case one of the original clones in the original FNAF franchise was, like, unavailable. So he was going to be a spare clone. And so when Nightmare Sonic found this clone, he decided to torture the poor thing by stuffing him in a Springlock suit. You win by doing nothing. Yeah, that I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, the story of like Springlock Sonic is that he was actually a spare clone that was on standby, that was waiting to be, you know, ready to be used in case one of the other clones didn't work or wasn't, you know, available or malfunctioned or whatever. Nightmare Sonic found him. He tortured the poor thing by putting him in the Springlock suit and basically said, like, you could suffer there all you want. And so you have an objective: save the poor clone of Sonic. And that's what makes it more sad about this story. And it's a really good plot. Is like he was brought into this world thinking that he would be a new clone, and the only thing he sees or was brought to the world is, I'm now in a Springlock suit. Who am I? Am I Sonic, or like, why am I stuffed in a suit? Why am I being crushed to death in the suit? The poor thing. He didn't deserve it. Yeah, of course he didn't deserve it. Yeah, that's why yeah, he gets a hug. In the ending of one of the stories, spoiler warning, he gets a hug. Luigi hugs him. They finally made it out of that nightmare. If you get the true ending, they get out. He hugs Luigi saying, thank you for saving me and getting me out of this awful nightmare. And that leads up to Nightmare Revive 2. This is the most amazing bit. The one change I really did. Nightmare Revive 2, both the new and the old, but the Nightmare Revive 2 story, Sonic in that one is actually the clone. He is the Springlock clone. After he fully recovered, from the Springlock stuff in his body and all that, he fully recovered. He got lost in the forest and he found the Nightmare Revive 2 location. Once he entered the building, to his shock, he saw Eggman? Wait, is that Eggman? No, it can't be. He's dead. And then Golden Toilet. No, he can't be back again. He's gone. We got rid of it. How is he back? And what are these little menaces, little subtles doing around here? Yeah. So the whole rework of the story is that Clone Sonic is actually Sonic from Nightmare Revive 2. The real Sonic is still kicking about, and he actually meets the real Sonic. Yeah, they shake hands at one point. They greet each other, and Sonic tells the clone that you're lucky to be alive, and want to be the next Sonic? And the clone's like, sure, I love to be the next Sonic, or you, because, well, I am you, just with a different eye color. It's a really interesting rework, don't you think? That's a really cool change I wanted to do for the long time. What does Tails like, for example? Does it meet with the other Tails? Yeah, Sonic's successor, basically. So, okay, so what happens with the plot about fighting Tails in Nightmare Revive 2? So this whole idea that I had the long time was like, Tails was manipulated into thinking that Sonic betrayed him, or something like that. But in the new one with the clone Sonic, because now we're playing as the clone of him, yeah, Tails was convinced by the villains that the clone tried to do something bad, or again, I don't remember exactly what happened, but something that about the clone pretending to be the real Sonic, you know, the whole faker type thing. So Tails was convinced, you know, manipulated, but convinced that the clone needs to be taken down and killed. And so this whole plot of Tails trying to kill his brother is actually a clone. It was a misidentity type of thing and a misunderstanding. So Clone Sonic has got to try to reason with Tails, snap him out of his blind rage of trying to kill the clone for pretending to be the real Sonic. And depending on how the player chooses one of the endings in Nightmare Revive 2, yeah. So, as long that clone lives, we should be good. Yeah. Remember? Don't you remember Tails had a brother? Sonic is his brother. Oh my God! Why do some people not remember this? Sonic and Tails, they are bros. They're brothers. I have a question about NR1 HD. What happens to Shadow Nightmare Yoshi? I really don't know what to do with that one, honestly. There's a lot of characters that may or may not come to it, but yeah. I don't know, really. But yeah, how cool is that? Like, Clone Sonic or Springlock Sonic actually has his own character arc. How cool is that? It's really, really awesome. And everyone that I chat with agreed. My friend said that that is actually the best plot device for Springlock Sonic. Yeah. That's a cool idea. RIP. Okay, so about the whole Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing crap, which is actually the funniest thing ever. What was it? We got a little bit more time before we end this live stream. I'll talk about this idea and then we'll end the live stream. Where is it? It's somewhere. I have it somewhere already. There we go, there we go, there we go. Luigi time. Luigi time! Okay, so you're familiar with the Battle Pass in Five Nights, Nightmare Terrace Director's Cut, the whole Battle Pass type of thing up here? Yeah, so the Battle Pass from that is also going to be added into Nightmare Revive 1, the rework. Yeah, I'm going to add the Halo Infinite style Battle Pass into Nightmare Revive 1, the rework. And once again, yeah, of course, maybe Fortnite, but yes, it is the Halo Infinite Battle Pass. Now, I love Halo Infinite's version of it because it never goes away. Even if the timer expires, it never disappears. It stays there forever. And so I've adopted that kind of battle pass with their emotes as well. Yeah, so there'll definitely be obviously the keychains that I had. What was it, like you put like the chains or the charms that you put on your gun or that kind of stuff. I plan to add those. And the coolest version of the premium version of it, I call it the YouTuber Pass. Basically what it is that a YouTuber, like let's say Taste Gamer, for example, he's my favorite. Taste Gamer would be given a special creator code. He typed that in. You get instant access to the YouTuber Battle Pass. And you get all that stuff exclusive that's all about this particular YouTuber. And so when the YouTuber does do a video, if they ever do it, they will put the link of the code in the description or in the comment section or in the video. Viewers will use that code and access the YouTuber Pass, the premium version of the pass. It doesn't affect the free one. That goes through by just playing through the game. But the premium version is the YouTuber Pass. YouTuber Battle Pass, yeah. I feel like games should probably do something like that, where it's like the YouTuber Pass, use their creator code, get access to the YouTuber Pass. That's all about this particular YouTuber. So with Taste Gamer, you get Taste Gamer themes, you get a Taste Gamer charm, you get a Taste Gamer like tag. Even the main menu is changed up a little bit that really fits that YouTuber. So yeah, you get Taste Gamer on the main menu with his cute dog. And obviously the text of the Nightmare Revive is changed to Taste Gamer themed. So that's my idea for the YouTuber Pass. What do you think? Battle Pass, but better. And totally free. That's the thing. It does not cost a single dollar. I'm not going to be making those stupid type of Battle Pass. A genuine. I'm making a good one. Molly, though. Molly, yeah. His dog, Molly. So yeah, Taste Gamer in the game has his dog Molly. Fly high, Molly. Free. Aww. So I mean, yeah, I don't know if Markiplier would ever do it or ever play, but I don't know. But like I said, Taste Gamer is the example I wanted to explain how the YouTuber Pass would work. Again, you get a charm, you get a background, a main menu that's themed about him. Maybe even him as a playable character as well. Obviously, yeah. Free battle passes, and the premium only needs a creator code from the YouTubers. Yeah, I agree. When Molly passed away, that was pretty sad about Taste Gamer's dog. So, to honorate her, she's a beautiful little dog in the idle animation of him just patting the dog. It's so beautiful. Explain NR1 or HD, please. Pretty please. Look, I'm trying to remember. I definitely mentioned a bit about the Nightmare Revive HD story about how... the clone... Yeah, Origin Sonic's DNA to make more clones. The place was different with robotic versions of them, and... I don't remember what else, but... I don't know, but yeah, sorry, man. I don't know much about... It's been a long time about NRHD, so sorry, man. Could other tubers, creators be added in there? Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about adding other creators, even my own friends, like maybe a Sar Washington YouTuber Battle Pass. I don't know, me. I don't know. Nah, I don't want to self-insert myself too much into it, but what would you like to order? What would you like to order? Well, the YouTuber Battle Pass. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Even us, depending on if you... Yeah, you as a plushie or like a weapon charm or even something like that. Any buffs, stats that might change gameplay when using codes? Oh, yeah. I think I have a few of them. One of the ideas from, once again, Halo Infinite. Where was it? Where did I put it? Definitely put it somewhere. Frick, where did it go? Give me a sec. There it is, there it is. So these were the ideas for ending the timeline. Let me get the ending of the timeline, Battle Pass. So here's a few of them. in ending timeline. So here's an idea like this from ending the timeline that I still use, which was a fantastic idea. And yes, this one over here is Milo as a keychain. There we go. So this is for the ideas for the battle pass. So what do you think? What do you think of these? Notes, you're watching this. That enjoy a while back comes, I would laugh in tears. Goldie. I really like the keychain. Oh yeah, the one of Milo right here. This keychain. Yeah, I love the keychains. Speaking of Flesh Corpse, will he ever get his limbs back? I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. Again, the whole point of that character is like he kind of succeeded but also failed when he was made. Obviously, yeah, he's skinless and he lost his limbs because he was barely able to be properly completed. But he had the ability to teleport and, you know, appear in places that makes no sense. But yeah, Flesh Corpse is a special type of one. My friends, seeing him here is really cool. Yeah, I'll definitely think about re-adding him again. The keychain in Nightmare Revive 1, the rework. Yeah, a bit like that for Resident Evil 7. Give Flesh Corpse arms and legs and appear. Yeah, he. Oh yeah, he would be. All right. So, what do you think of this idea? This is my idea about this, and this one right here, number 5, is the poses or a different type of, you know, what is it for the main menu? This one right here, the challenge swap. Here it is. This is what it is. The challenge swap. This is based off the actual challenge swaps from Halo Infinite. And obviously I put the 117 there as an Easter egg for Master Chief. Challenge swaps, what they do is that in like not in like the main story, but like in free play or something like that, you can change the challenge a little bit. For example, if you want to face off against Toylock Sonic instead of Toylock Tails, you can switch it. You can just use the challenge swap and you can switch a character for a different one. That's my idea for it. Like you switch out one of the robots for a different type of one that you want to face up against. That's the idea. And yeah, you get a keychain of Origin. This cute little guy. Can I get a lollipop? Oh man. But yes, you get a keychain of him. So adorable. The fella. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I added this, everybody would want Origin Sonic, the keychain. Was that the binding of 91? I hope nothing bad happens to him. Oh no, he's been used for making clone DNA. Oh Jesus, poor little guy. But yes, Origin Sonic. Oh, he's so happy. I'll take your entire stock. Oh man. And that, speaking of which, that would lead to. But anyway, yeah, so what do you think of that? What do you like about that idea for Nightmare Revive 1, the reworks Battle Pass? Shut up and take my money. Can I? You want Origin Sonic? I'll take your entire stock. Can I have him? Of course, when Nightmare Revive 1 is done. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. This is the plan. So next year in 2025, I'm gonna dedicate that entire year for Nightmare Revive. That's going to be Nightmare Revive year 2025. But for the rest of this year, I'm going to be focusing on 5 Nightmares, Nightmare Terror's Director's Cut. But once we hit 2025, I'm going to be doing Nightmare Revive. Dedicate the whole time on that one. And the cool thing is, and my sister actually suggested this idea. My sister in real life, who's also Phone Gal from FNAS 5 The Rework. She actually suggested, how about do for the other nights, like doing like as little operations for the battle pass. So make a battle pass for each Nightmare Revive series and have like a small mini game of them. That's like a 10 or 20 minute long mini game of each Nightmare Revive. So yes, so if it's possible, I could actually finish the entire Nightmare Revive series in Nightmare Revive 1 The Rework as little DLCs. And if I could actually do it, if it's possible, I could actually make Nightmare Revive 2 as a day 1 DLC. What do you think about that idea? Nightmare Revive 2 as a day 1 DLC. How would you like that? Would you guys actually like that? And yes, I can make it possible. I can actually do it. Would you like that? A bundle collection? That'd be dope. Into one game. Yes, Nightmare Revive 1 The Rework will be the collection of all the Nightmare Revives as like a little DLC type of thing. Yeah, so you complete Nightmare Revive 1 as normal, and once you finish it, you get access to Nightmare Revive 2 content. That sounds like a pretty awesome idea. And honestly, I cannot wait to do this. I am so happy because the thing is with me is like, I'm the only person. There's a lot of people who create their own stories, but for me, the original creator, I know exactly how the story is going to begin and how it's going to end. I carry all those ideas, or at least for my franchise. Everyone can create their own versions, and that's totally fine, but it's just my original one. I know exactly how this story will end. My story is going to end with Nightmare Revive. And believe me, I want to finish this story. I really do want to finish it. Because it's one thing to talk about the story, but to actually see it, like actually play it and actually watch the story finish and see it with your own eyes and watch these characters go through it, that's a totally different thing. And I actually want to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I'm not going to have another ending the timeline thing happen again. I'm not going to let this be canceled. We've come so far, and I'm not giving up. I will finish the Nightmare Revive story once and for all. Just one more year. Just give me one more year, and I will finish this story. And we'll start that off with Nightmare Revive 1, with Nightmare Revive 2 Day 1 DLC. How awesome is that? What do you think of that idea? We came so far to give up. Your dedication is admirable. Thanks, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up. But like I said, for now, let's just focus on 5 Nightmares. I'm going to finish Joshua's story. Joshua will continue with the, the show series, and I will finish the game. Oh, for 5 Nightmares, do Isabel and her mother reunite? Yeah, obviously if you save her, you see her in the background as a background character that helps out, but she's still there. Don't worry, she's definitely there. All right. So before I end the stream, any last things you want to say right now? I cannot wait to finish this. Finish the Nightmare Revive series and actually give it to you guys. Alright, I'll give you guys a moment. Marshmallows. Can I get a lollipop? Of course you can. As a keychain, you can get a lollipop. Don't give up. Like, close your eyes from them. Yeah. I want my lollipop. Soddle's having a party. One more question. Yes. As a keychain, yes. I'm definitely gonna make a keychain. And our Burger King edition. Maybe as a keychain, yes. Do you want or sort of keychain? Don't eat the keychain part. Yeah, don't eat the keychain bit. Burger King edition, we need that. Yes. Yes, in one of the YouTuber passes, you'll get a burger. I ate it. Oh no. Just a bit of it. Oh no. Burger King edition. That's funny. Arby's. We have explodes. All our food keeps blowing up. I always love me as Kane livestream. Or Subway. Subway surface. Oh, that's good. Still funny, whole Peter. Yes, I'm still gonna do that. That's already been done. Like I already mentioned before, when you get a game over screen, there's a 1 in 100 chance that you just straight up get Peter Griffin looking at you on the game over screen. He's like, "Eh, freaking sweet." Oh man, but yes, that is not changing. I've still kept that 1 in 100 chance that you just straight up get Peter Griffin. Oh man. Dream house. Oh no. In our Frankie mode when Frankie, freaky. You're freaky, man. All right. Are we done? Okay, I'm gonna stop the music because I think cameos can happen in an hour 1. Sweet. Yes, it's just like the one time I was in Luge. Yes, of course. But okay, I think we've done enough now. I want to say thank you. No, there's some music. All right. I know. But all right, yeah. Okay, I think we're done at this point. So, again, thank you so much for joining this live stream. I am so happy to chat with you guys. That was the most amazing thing I've talked about. And I'm glad I got to tell you the whole idea I'm going to do in the next year and the rest of this year. So, thank you so much for joining in. And the guys on the Nightmare Revive wiki page, if you're watching this, I'm happy to share a lot more story. I'm glad I shared a lot of stories for you guys to add to the wiki. You guys are amazing there. So, boom. Clap your hands. Well done. Round of applause. Jeez, remember. All right, so thank you so much for joining in. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. And as always, I will see you in the next live streaming video. Bye, everybody.